I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Cap Nation Live. Here we are. The sheriff is in town. What is going on, everybody? Ross, Peter, Rich, Joe Free, CJ, and the Sheriff Edward. What is going on? Who is ready to rock and roll on this beautiful and blessed hump day? I know I am. I know I am thoroughly ready to rock and roll today. By the way, there's NFL today. We got something to fucking talk about. Excuse my language. Ready to rock and roll. It might be preseason. It's not even preseason. It's Hall of Fame junk. But we will take it. We'll take any NFL action that we can get. It's something to put on the tube. It's something to pay attention to. Even though it's really early preseason. Nonetheless, it's still the NFL. What's going on, everybody? We do need to change that board. 35 sleeps away before the NFL regular season. 23 sleeps away before college football starts. And we are jacked up. Congrats to, well, absolutely everybody. Congrats to absolutely everybody from yesterday. From our daily live show yesterday to a nice 3-0. By the way, we'll get that board reset for today and get it ready to rock and roll and do the same today. What the hell happened to the board? Look at this board. It goes crazy. 3-0 on it. And where did all these little dots come from that need to be erased? It's actually pretty weird. This board has a mind of its own. Unfortunately, we got to start the day, guys, with resetting the board. And it was a nice big 3-0 yesterday. We did have Montas over 5.5 strikeouts. That was an easy winner. He had 8 himself. We already knew that that was going to happen. Then we'll delete that one. Man, we got a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be removed up in here. That one won't even remove. Now, the Blue Jays laying 1.5. That was a nice, easy winner. And the Blue Jays team total over 5.5. That was also a nice winner as well. Now, I'll move some of this around. What the hell is going on? All right. Get this back to where it needs to be to start the day. 35 sleeps away for the NFL. 23 sleeps away for college football. Let's get that ready to rock and roll. Get the board rolling for today. Of course, this side don't want to work. Nothing wants to work today or yesterday for that matter. But hey, it's okay. As long as we keep producing winners, we will continue to be happy. The sheriff is back in town. We did make his job a little easier from yesterday today. And holy shit, the board's working. The NFL is back and the board is working. We had a slight change to the live show and the way that it's structured. For everybody that doesn't know, we talked about it yesterday. But we did make the sheriff's job a little easier. You now have to be, at a minimum, a YouTube subscriber to our channel. Not a paying member or anything like that. You actually have to hit that subscribe button if you want to be able to comment in our live shows. Just the live shows. Now, there's also a twist to it. You have to be a member of, not a member, but you have to be a subscriber for a minimum of 5 minutes. So the douchebags that just come in here during football and troll us because, you know, their show ended and they lose and they, you know, whatever, I won't go down that route, but you know what I mean. The trolls that come in, they can't just create a fake account and just comment right away. They got to at least wait 5 minutes, and I can make it 10, 20. We can make it forever, for however long that we want. But nonetheless, we'll keep some of the trolls out. But we are glad to have each and every single one of you guys tuning in. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button right now. Just hit it, click it right now. Help get our videos trending on YouTube and point it in the right direction. But yeah, Sly Fox, are y'all ready for some football? Damn straight we are, brother. We're all absolutely excited for the return of the NFL today. It might be just a Hall of Fame game. Might be a do-nothing preseason game, if you want to call it that, between the Cowgirls and the Steelers. But nonetheless, we get the NFL today, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it being back. Gave out a little lean during the daily free play video, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit as well. Don't forget, daily free play video, that is already out. The daily free play video is out. On top of that, some of you may not know, but we do have a members-only video today for Cap Nation family members. So if you're not a Cap Nation family member for $14.99 a month, you are missing out. There is another play today, and by the way, we've been red hot with our members plays. Red hot, to say the least. But nonetheless, there is a members-only video up, and it's ready to rock and roll. It's been up since this morning, and that one will be another nice winner for everybody. We're 2-0 on the week. Little Heat, what's going on? Dustin, long time no see, brother. Glad to have you tuning in. Mr. Grover as well, thank you for tuning in. We had a nice hit yesterday. Live show went 3-0. Daily free play was a winner. Overall, we gave out a total of 4 free plays yesterday, and we went 4-0. Premium plays had a 3-0 day yesterday. Personal plays had a 3-1 day yesterday. Nonetheless, we were winning every single direction that we looked yesterday, so congrats to everybody. Didn't matter if you were here just for the free plays or for the premium stuff. System plays had their 11th straight win yesterday. They're now 37-1 in the last 38 system plays. Rocking and rolling there. And that's 11 in a row. That's not even warm yet. All right? That's not even warm yet. That's like, leave your water on the counter warm and your air's set at 69. So we're nowhere near being warm. And if you're not on board, you're flat out going to miss out. So make sure you do get on board. And by the way, system plays are on sale. $200 for a week or $750 for the rest of the regular season of baseball, including the playoffs, World Series, and any Japanese baseball system plays we might produce as well, which will be coming back here shortly with the Olympics winding down. But nonetheless, it's going to be a good day today. It's going to be another good day today. Toby, what's going on, man? Chef Bear in the house. Says, good afternoon, Kyle and fam. Definitely ready to rock and roll on this beautiful hump day. We'll take a look at the NFL. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball. We'll see what kind of damage we can do. Hold on one second, folks. Toby, definitely a great recommendation there. Joe, if you want to know what my opinion is on the football game, watch the daily free play video Ronald says, brother, I know you were ready to turn up the heat, so they better push that thumbs up button before you start to flip your pocket winners. Exactly. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Do your not due diligence. Do your duty to the show. There we go. All right, I am going to log into things. We are going to jump in to it. We're not going to be live for an incredibly long time today. It is only one Hall of Fame game, if you want to call it a game. But nonetheless, there's going to be people out on a football field. They're going to kick the ball off. There's going to be a quarterback on each team. They're going to make some passing plays. They're going to make some running plays. They might even score tonight. Possibly not, but yeah, they might even score tonight. But either way, we'll take a look at that as well as the Major League Baseball action that we have left on the day. Get everything up and running here for everybody. The Marlins take a 1-0 lead end of the fourth. They're up 1-0 going into the top of the fifth. The Red Sox are down a run to the Tigers. Top of the second. That game just started. 2 outs. Red Sox threatening with runners on first and second. See if they can't get a little dinger here and put some runs up on the scoreboard or at least tie the game with a hit. Logging into everything here. That way we can have the most updated and accurate live odds. Almost ready to rock and roll. Give me 1 second, folks. By the way, today and today only until midnight Pacific time, buy any 3 days, premium plays, my personal plays, or soccer, buy 3 days and get the 4th day free. So $99, buy 3 days of premium plays, you'll get the 4th day free. No different. Guys, I do apologize. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back. Sorry. I do apologize. Don't worry, you can see my ugly mug now. FedEx arrived. FedEx is always a good thing. FedEx is a great thing. Hopefully, you guys were behaving while I was gone. Toby Steeler says, I like the backup quarterback situation. I hear you there. I know you're definitely not biased at all. Dustin says, my Tigers have been playing good ball. Tigers have been playing quality baseball. That's a fact. What is going on, everybody? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into it. We're going to jump right into the Major League Baseball breakdowns, and we'll bounce around. We probably won't hit all the games, but we'll hit a handful of them, and then we'll jump right into the NFL. NFL will be short, sweet, right to the point. For everybody that doesn't know my stance when it comes to preseason, it really hasn't changed for the most part. I don't do a lot of wagering. We do put it out, but we don't do a lot of wagering in the preseason. But, you know, you'll start seeing some stuff come from us. More leans than anything. Alrighty, so with that being said, let's jump right into it. All right, let's jump right into it. Obviously, we're going to have some plays on some of them, so we won't be able to discuss everything, obviously. But we'll try. Try and talk about everything that we can. We're definitely going to do some damage there, brother. First one up on the docket. Angels, Rangers. Now, don't have a play on this one. Do not have a play on this one. Going down in 20 minutes. 21 minutes before the first pitch is scheduled to be thrown in this one. Pulling up the live odds courtesy of our friends over at betonline.ag. The Angels are a minus 106. The Rangers a minus 104. Bundy against Howard today. The Rangers come in on the run line on the plus side, plus 1.5, minus 162. 1.5 is what the Angels are laying on the run line, getting plus money at plus 142 with a total set over and under 9. The 9 is plus money at plus 102. The under coming in, laying the juice at minus 122. Shapendi, what's going on, man? Taking a look at the most recent outings for old Dylan Bundy. He's 1-8 on the year, and he's been an absolute dumpster fire. He's got that Devils 6.66 ERA with a 1.41 whip, 70 strikeouts, 27 walks through 74 and 1/3 complete innings. In his last outing on July 29th against the A's, he went 4 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. He's been coming in for middle relief, and he's been getting pushed around, although against Oakland on the 20th of July, he did have a solid outing for his 1 inning. That he came in middle relief, pitched an inning, 3 up, 3 down, 2 of them by strikeout, 0 walks. But then he's been put in some tough positions, which show his disastrous of an ERA. So take that into consideration. He's come into some very tough spots, and that's the reason why he's sitting where he's sitting. Now, Spencer Howard on the year for the Rangers. Keep in mind, 5.72 ERA. Now, his last game, he wasn't on the Rangers. His last outing, he was a Philly against the Nationals in the National League. He went 3 2/3 innings against the Nationals, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. This guy will give up some walks over the course of a couple innings. That he will. He'll give up some hits. It's just going to be a matter if the Angels can get a timely hit and put some runs up on the board against him. Any strikeout props with both these pitchers? No. I won't even look at it, won't even consider it. I'll just keep moving on. First 5 in the game is over 5. The first 5 is over 5. The full game is over 9 at plus money at plus 102. And by the way, that first 5 of 5 is plus 100 if you're on the over side. You're going to have to lay $1.20 if you want the under in the first 5. As far as this game goes, do lean towards not only the over 9 at plus money, but I do lean towards the first 5 as well. The first 5 over 5 at plus 100 even money. But again, I don't like it enough to want to bet it. I think there's a lot of unknowns. With Bundy getting the start today, Spencer Howard getting his first start with the Rangers. Obviously, he wants to make a splash. So I think there's a lot of unknowns and variables that, well, I'm just not willing to just throw my money, blindly and risk it on this one. So again, this one, as far as the total goes, it's more of a stay away, but if you made me choose, I lean towards the overs on this one. As far as the side of the game goes, man, I would like to think Dylan Bundy could actually, not be responsible for another loss and maybe notch a victory, but I think Spencer Howard will probably have the better opportunity here. And by the way, I am definitely not a Rangers backer. I mean, they're 30 games under 500 at 39 and 69. The Angels are 50-50, guys. They're playing 500 ball. They're 54 and 54, fourth in a very tough competitive AL West. And, they're definitely needing of a victory today. Somehow, some way, Dylan Bundy's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his asshole and produce a victory for the Angels. Or at least be responsible to get him close to being able to pull a rabbit out of his asshole. So as far as that one goes, I do lean towards the Angels. Don't have $1 on it, but if you made me choose the side, as much as I want to say the Rangers probably hang in it with, Spencer Howard on the mound, maybe the plus 1.5 is the play, but I think the Angels most definitely need a win today to get themselves back above 500. Moving right along, Cubbies and the Rockies. Jake Arrieta on the mound against Zenzatella. I mean, battle of trash team versus trash team. There's no other team that did a dumpster fire sale before the trade line in a 24-hour period like the Chicago Cubs. Just absolutely did an entire roster dump. They just took it, and I got an empty box of Mike and Ike's, but they do what I do with these when I feed my fat face. Just dump them all on the table. But all they did was throw away their quality players. So what are they left with? Well, they're 52 and 57 now. They did just notch a victory yesterday, 3-2 victory in Colorado. Very low-scoring game, and you got to keep that in mind. Total on this one is high. It's 11.5. Jake Arrieta, 5-10 on the year. He's got a 6.20 ERA. He's been getting tagged around. The Phillies roughed him up at home there at Wrigley Field. The Brewers roughed him up in an inning and 2/3 in Milwaukee. The Dodgers got 2 off of him in 5 hits in 5 innings. However, his last start against the Nationals on the road gave up just 2 runs on 7 hits in 4 innings. That's it, folks. Just 4 innings. 3 strikeouts and a walk. He's having a rough year. He hasn't made it past 5 innings since, May 14th? And I don't expect him to get very far in today's game. As far as the total goes, man, both of these teams hitting and playing like trash. So I do lean towards the under, but it's Colorado. I can't bet an under in Colorado. If I'm going to bet an under in Colorado, I'm just not going to play the damn game. All right? It's either over or bust if the game is taking place in Colorado. So, again, I do lean towards the under, but myself personally, I can't bet it. I just can't. I absolutely just can't bet it. So, for that fact, I'm going to stay away. As far as the side goes, I've got trash and I've got trash. Now, the Cubs should win the game. Regardless of their roster dump, they still have the better team. They still have the better roster. They have the better starting pitcher to be betting on tonight. It's like a tongue twister in itself. So if I had to do anything on this one, I would probably take the Cubs plus 1.5. You'd only have to lay a minus 138. I think there's some value there. I think there's some good value in the Cubs catching 1.5 today. And it's something that I would probably bet on if I didn't have what I already have. So I've got enough action today between premium plays and my personal plays. I think we've got a nice big 6-0 between the two packages. So it's going to be another monster day, yes, just like yesterday's 7-1 overall. 6-1 overall. 7-1 if you count the system plays. Moving right along. Just rolling, and rolling. Giants and the Diamondbacks. Kelly on the mound. Can they play spoiler again? They've already played spoiler not too long ago. And, I've tried preaching this. No matter how big of a dumpster fire the Diamondbacks are, being 34-75, I mean, holy shit, guys. They're 41 games under 500. But just 2 games ago, they beat the Diamondbacks. Or, excuse me, they beat the Giants. They're capable of winning. They've won 34 times this year. To the Giants, 68. They're 28 games above 500 in first and leading the NL West, with the Dodgers right behind them. The line on this one has the Giants laying 165 with Wood on the mound, plus 152 with Kelly on the mound. Merrill Kelly is 7-8 on the year with his 4.38 ERA with a 121 whip. He's got 111 strikeouts, 27 walks through 129 and 1/3 innings. They have, in their last game with Kelly on the mound, what did he have? He got torched. 4 runs on 8 hits. Hey, guys, hold on 1 second, all right? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. And I'll check on those premium plays. They should already be posted, though. All right, we're back. We are back. Well, system plays were, or not system plays, premium plays were posted this morning, just so you know. Premium plays were posted earlier today, just so you know. Because I can see the update record, and they were updated before I posted the daily free play video. But sometimes, remember, you might have to log out and then log back into your account if for some reason they're not showing. Because I know they were posted, and I can always check your account too if you guys ever have any problems. Alrighty, is the screen frozen? Screen's moving. Nope, okay, there it is. Alright, so back to this game. We've got a play on the side on the premium plays, and I do believe it's going to be a big winner. Now, as far as the total goes on this one, because if you want to know what we're rolling with on the side or the run line, you'll have to be on board. But as far as the total goes, Regardless of the fact that Wood is on the mound and Kelly is on the mound, I think both teams put up runs today. I do. I believe both teams will score some runs today. As far as that goes, I like the over. I do. I like the over. I like enough to bet it myself. All right? I like enough to bet it myself. And I'm going to. If you guys haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it when you do. You help get our videos rolling in the right direction. Juan, you've been in a Zoom meeting? Juan, what's your username on the website? That way, when I send out the rest of my personal plays, I can get you on them as well. Because you've got 2 days coming to you as well. So let's take a look at this Vibe Interactive Free Play Board. And as you can see, it's blank. Yesterday, it was fantastic. It was a nice big 3-0. And I know you guys are going to start hitting that thumbs up button. That way we can get the videos trending in the right direction. Holy moly here. The over 9 minus $1.10. This board going crazy today. San Francisco, Arizona, over 9 runs, minus $1.10. No, Juan, I need your username on our website. Just on our website, brother. Not on BetOnline, just on our website. All right, moving right along. I'll leave that up on the board. I will leave that on the board for just a little bit longer. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Penny, do I need yours too? Now, moving a little farther along. Bouncing around with the ultimate goal of landing on the NFL play, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit. Remember, today and today only, buy 3 days of premium plays, my personal plays, or the soccer package, and you'll get the 4th day free. Great frozen screen. I'll get that fixed here in just a second. Raul, thank you, sir, for jumping on board my personal plays. You're going to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's plays. Rashad, thanks for jumping on board the premium plays. You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. Hold on 1 second. Maybe they did not update premium plays. They should have. So hold on 1 second, folks. Let me double check something there, Shane. And everybody that just texted me, thank you. If you have not got them yet. Let me send a message over real quick, and let me change something, because apparently they did not post when they posted them. They should have been posted. So those plays for today, I think they're in the process of posting them. I think they're in the process. They updated the day, but they did not update the actual plays. So if you're on premium plays, it's looking like they're going to be posted here shortly. It looks like they're in the middle of posting it because they updated the day, but not the games, which usually happen fast. They should have been done. Yes, Juan, absolutely. I believe I have your account. Updated already. One, is it a 713 area code? (713) area code phone number. And then that way I know it's you, and then I'll get that updated as well. I'm assuming that's correct. But I'll make sure that you get them. One way or another, we'll make sure that you get them. Alrighty, so I sent a little message off. Premium plays are going to be posted here in just a few minutes. They'll be up on the website, all right? Let me reply back to the web designer. He is posting them right now. Okay, Juan, I've got it noted, and I will make sure that you are on the list for when I send the rest of them out. Alrighty, so moving right along. We already have that one play up on the board. And we're going to try and put some more up there for you guys. Yeah, Juan, I got your account up. Funny, I've got two guys, actually 3 guys with the same name as you. All right. Moving right along past the Giants game. We're going to skip. We're going to take a look. Mariners, Yankees, Cortez Jr. on the mound for the Yanks. Anderson on the mound for the Mariners. The Yankees laying that big number again. Over 2-1 for the Yankees. Total on the Yankees game sitting at 9.5. You know, I don't have a play on this one. But I do like the Yankees. I do lean towards the Yankees. As far as the total goes, though, I've gone back and forth. I looked at this one pretty hard. And I came up with an undecided as far as the total goes. I've steered clear of it. There's a lot of unknowns for me when it comes to Cortez Jr. As far as, is he going to give up enough runs so that way we can pop a total going over? Or will the Yankees score enough if they have to do it all by themselves? So I do steer clear of the total on that one. I don't have to have action on every game. You guys don't either. Just remember that. Okay? So quick little one on that one there. Alrighty, so bouncing around. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates and the Reds. We'll talk about the total on this one. I've got a personal play on the side on this one, or maybe the run line. Maybe I'm going to finally back the Pirates, or maybe we're taking the Reds. But let's talk about the total with Crow and Sonny Gray on the mound. Because I think there's some value in the total. And by the way, I just got a text message that premium plays are actually posted. Premium plays are actually posted on the website. Ronald, thanks for renewing from a personal plays, brother. Glad to have you back on board. You, sir, will get that extra day. The Pirates and the Reds. In the total of 9.5 minus 107, or the under is minus $1.13. Will Crow, in his 71 and 2/3 innings and 66 strikeouts, a heaping amount of 35 walks, in his 5.40 ERA. Now, the Reds and Sonny Gray will give up some runs. Now, Will Crow, for the most part, has been roughed up. He's been roughed up. But his last outing against the Phillies on the 30th of July, he pitched a 6-inning gem for the first time this season. He gave up 1 hit in 6 innings. He had 4 strikeouts. He did have 4 walks, though. That was the only problem. He was flirting with disaster a couple of times. Over 6 innings, 4 walks. He gave up 0 runs in that game. Is this a start of a turnaround for Will Crow? Can old number 29 notch back-to-back solid outings? Now, keep in mind, the Pirates actually won that game as a big dog. Well, they weren't a big dog, a medium-sized dog. I think they were plus 155 against the Phillies. They beat them, I think it was 7-0. Can that confidence get Will Crow a 4th victory, 2 in a row, and 2 quality starts? We're going to find out. If there's anybody that can hit him, the Reds could hit him. They're 6 games above 500. Sonny Gray, 3-6, started out great, then went to a disaster. He did have a quality outing in his last game. Gave up just 1 run on 1 run on 5 hits in 6 innings. Had 7 strikeouts and a walk against the Mets. Before that, the Cardinals, they absolutely demolished them for 8 runs on 8 hits and 3 1/3 innings. The Cardinals roughed him up for 5 runs on 6 hits and 4 2/3 innings before that. So Sonny Gray has had a lot of inconsistencies. So if you're going to make me choose with inconsistencies, I choose the over. However, I choose not to bet it. All right? I do lean towards the over in the Reds game, over 9.5, minus 107. The public and everybody rolling with the under based on, Sonny Gray's last start, Will Crow's last start. But I lean towards the over. If I had to, if you made me choose, I choose the over. But thank God I've got some solid plays where I don't have to choose between this one here. All right? Now, moving along a little farther, Royals, White Sox, Dallas Keuchel against Lynch. The Royals, you got to be careful for. The Royals, they might be 14 games under 500, but they've notched 5 victories in their last 10 games. They're 5-5. They just smoked the White Sox 9-1 yesterday. All right? They just smoked them. Here they are. They're a plus 170 money line underdog on the road against Dallas Keuchel and the White Sox, who are laying 185, who have been, for the most part, even though they're 63-45, they've been a bag of ass in the last 15, 20 games. Last 10, they're 5-5. They got their asses kicked yesterday. Their offensive output has been extremely low. Now, Dallas may be 7-4 on the year. 71 strikeouts, 35 walks through 113 and 2/3 innings. With that monstrous ERA, and he's been just getting beat up. Tagged after tag after tag after tag. Now, if you go back 3 or 4 games, he does have a couple gems, or a single gem. I think it was his 4th game ago, 4th or 5th. He went 7 innings, gave up 1 run on 7 hits. He had 1 walk and 3 strikeouts against the Orioles. Against Kansas City got the best of them in their last start on the 26th. They got 4 runs on 6 hits and 6 complete innings. He struck out only 3. as far as this one goes. And if you guys start hitting that thumbs up button right now, tap it, tap that thumbs up button. Might just get you guys on something else good, all right? Because there is something that I like in this game. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on the board, and if you guys make me feel warm and fuzzy, I'm going to give it to you, all right? It's going up on the board. So hopefully, it's up on the board. Ronald, right? Ronald says, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody, including the spy that gave us the thumbs down 2 days straight. We appreciate even the spies. What they don't realize is that they're still actually helping the show. If they really don't want to help the show, then just don't hit one at all, you know? But hey, it is what it is. We appreciate everybody, even the haters. KD says spinning and winning damn straight, brother. Damn straight. 3 more. Get us to 50 and we'll pop that other one up there for you guys. But in the meantime, we're going to go talk about the NFL. We're going to talk about the NFL, and I do not believe BetOnline has a line out I'm double checking, but I do not believe they have a line out on. Oh, they do. I do see it now. There's so many other NFL prop bets for preseason to wager on. You got to be a little creative on it. The line has actually moved. The Steelers were laying 2 a little bit ago. Another book I looked at this morning actually had them at 3. They're now laying 2.5 at BetOnline. Cowboys are plus 2.5. The money line is down to minus 138. If you guys watch the daily free play video, you would see or hear that I did give out a lean on this one. I gave out a lean, first of all. I gave out a lean, on, and it's no surprise, I gave out a lean on the Steelers on the money line. However, when it comes to the Hall of Fame game, preseason, I'm not a big fan of betting preseason. Preseason is a time for me to do my homework, evaluate what is going to happen, not only in the beginning of the regular season, but you have to remember, a lot of these kids or players, grown-ass men, that don't make the starting roster are going to go on somebody's, most of them are going to go on somebody's practice squad, all right? And it's going to be these practice squad players that come up for players that are injured and put on the injured reserve list later on in the season. So these fill-ins, and this is why paying attention if you are going to handicap the games and knowing what's going to happen or what to expect to happen later on in the season, paying attention to who's who on the roster in training camp as well as preseason is very important. So we do a lot of note-taking. We do a lot of analysis in the preseason because it's going to help us when a player fills in from the practice squad, gets bumped up from the practice squad because let's just say a starting center goes down or a tackle goes down. These are all going to be important pieces of the puzzle when it's all said and done. So as far as preseason goes, I'm not a huge bettor. Hall of Fame game, I won't bet it. I'm going to watch the game because it's my homework. But am I going to bet it? No. Fuck no, not with a 10-foot pole, not with your dollar. All right? Not with your money. I'll take your money and buy me some pizza and beer tonight, maybe some wings, but I wouldn't bet it. Even though I like the Steelers and I think the Steelers walk away with a victory today against the Cowgirls, I'm not going to touch it. It's like preseason with the Hall of Fame game. These teams are not ready to play, but yet they're being forced to with the Hall of Fame game. Like it's some honor to play in the Hall of Fame game. Trust me, those players don't want to play. They've been trying to get rid of the preseason or have one preseason game anyways. So, with that fact, I do like the Steelers. I do like the over 31.5, even though most of the time, sometimes they go under. But with both of these two teams, I think we might see a lot of scoring today. But nonetheless, it's a stay away. It's more of a watch it and see type of thing. And, to see what we can expect later on down the season. Now, some of the preseason games, as we get into week 3 or week 4, maybe you'll start seeing me put a little bit of action on some stuff. But for the most part, it's a watch and learn program. All right, it is a watch and learn program. So, with that being said, I know you guys want to know what I put up on that board. You guys are one away. Hit that thumbs up button, one away, and I will flash this Vibe Interactive free play board. That way, we get you guys on something additional. It's already up on the board. Just double checking something here. Alrighty, so there you go. You guys jumped us up over it. So let's flash that Vibe Interactive free play board. As you see, not only do we have the Giants and the Diamondbacks over 9, but I added the Kansas City Royals team total over 3.5 runs. It's minus $1.30, so you got to put a tiny little bit of juice on it, but it's no big deal because it's going to cash. Kansas City Royals team total over 3.5 runs. Do I think they're live to win the game? Possibly. Do I like it enough to want to bet it? The full game? No. The full total? No. The team total for Kansas City? Yes. Yes, I do. All right? Yes, I do. So, with that being said, it's going to be another winning day. And yes, as KD said, spinning and winning, baby. All right, spinning and winning. Now, tomorrow, I have my game of the week. I absolutely love it. I expect it to be on the website later on today, and it's going to be a good one. So if you're not on board, make sure you get on board my game of the week, as well as everything else, because it's going to be a good week today. All right? So, with that being said, it is time for me to get on out of here. But we're going to have some fun today. And we're going to be producing some winners. Now, if you're on my personal plays and you have not got them, stand by to stand by. I'll get you on them here just in a little bit. Other than that, if you're not on them, get on them. And we will see each and every single one of you live tomorrow, same time, same place, 1 p.m., 10 a.m. on the West Coast. All right, guys, good luck. Please, everybody, wager responsibly.